This analysis happened on the regular summoning spot on the beach, Redleaf, in Sydney. It was one of the brightest and closest ones I've had, so I concentrated probably for an hour. And then this appeared in the regular spot. This was the 10th of the 5th, 2017, and the pictures are extraordinary. So we'll just go through the first is very bright, so all of a sudden I looked and there it was, just spinning away. I was fortunate. I relied on a vertical signpost. So what you're seeing now is using full 50 optics on the Olympus SP 100 EE, and the expert in the world is Robert Bingham in California. So he normally has film crews and reporters. One other one on YouTube is Mr. Anomalous. He films very good ones. He uses infrared first telescope to see little white dots, then he zooms in. We're starting to get a little bit of a very good idea of the structure of these objects, if you look closely, and that tether, which is usually white and a milky coloured of all the objects I filmed, just like an antenna. It was called a tether by Robert Bingham, so I'll use the same term. And I've got extraordinary close-ups this time. So it seems like a honeycomb sort of appearance. There's a tether there. It's got a little V shape. Then I'll go next photo. Here we got the brightness coming off it as well as the actual structure of it. This was probably the best shot I had. It was just seemed, when people ask me what size was, I'd say it's a quarter to a third of the size of the moon when you look at it. Probably a quarter. So it's pretty big. How high it could have been, I'm not sure. That's the problem. There's no clouds at all. How large could it have been? That's the other problem then, obviously. There it is there. So I took a rapid photo shots. It was there for a while, so I had a great chance to run up quickly, get the vertical post, and get really good shots. So this one is also for my brother Alexander, who wants to have a closer look at these objects. He still can't understand what they are and how I could have a telepathic communication of these objects, same as Robert Bingham and these other irregular filmers around the world. That's it there again. So it will actually switch on and off between the real bright phase and the phase. You can actually see some structure to it. That's a very good shot there. Excellent. These were excellent pictures. I was very, very pleased with the quality I got. Look at that. What sort of are these super-atmospheric objects, which obviously have telepathic communication with humans? How is that possible? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Are they alien, which I sort of believe more? The only thing I can sort of understand is if bats have learned how to emit sonar and obviously bounce it from their prey and then record the disturbance. Do we have a similar type of sonar or telepathic system which we actually transmit, but we aren't aware actually transmitting it? Because in order to summon these objects, you have to concentrate, and it works. I get them every week. I'm a bit scared, obviously, what's happening. They shouldn't be happening, so that's why it's when it happens, your heart goes into overdrive. You hyperventilate because you can't believe these things are there, and you just want to wish you can get on camera. So when they sit in a spot for a few minutes, and you've got all the time to just take more and more rapid pictures, that's really, really good. Sometimes now this picture is fantastic. This is the one that really shows you the object looks alive. You can see like area around it. There's that a tether hanging off. Just look at that intricate form. We'll just go to the top there and zoom in. It's just amazing. So there we go, right down to it. It's fascinating. There's the other picture. So it's slightly turned in this shot. There it is there. There's a tether coming off it. Let's just zoom back down and have a good look at that. That is fantastic. Then obviously the next frame is full of light. It's actually, they seem to vary. Sometimes they can disappear totally. Then they start up exactly in the same spot and emit intense light. It is beyond anything that I ever dreamed I would encounter in my life. So there it is there. Okay, here we have another good shot. Look at all that structure we got in there. Fantastic. So I think I did about 24 pictures. I'm glad every one I saved and was able to. Okay, this is a great shot here. This just shows you that object again. Look at that. So it's even got a little bit of blue on it. That is great. Look at that structure. That's the top. We go down the bottom of it. That is fantastic structure. Wow. Okay, I have a good feeling this is going to be a good shot too. Look at that one. Look at the structure in there. Then we come back to the first one. Let's go back to this one, spend some more time on it. It's the first time at the end. It's starting to get a little bit of blue in it as well. It didn't have the blue before. So could it be just trying to camouflage itself as well? So that's the structure over there.